physical and mental well-being. If you know me, you know I love to run and I genuinely love to exercise, but even I sometimes can struggle to stay motivated, which is why I wear a smartwatch. By integrating it seamlessly with your daily life, a smartwatch becomes not just a tool, but an essential partner in achieving your fitness goals. HSN.com has a variety of products that can help you get more motivated to exercise. Just type in the keyword exercise in the search bar and see what items fit your lifestyle needs and your budget. This has been Tips for Living Well with me, your Get Up and Go guru, Ty Mayberry. I'll see you next time.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
You guys, you are going to love what we have coming up in these 2 hours. Welcome back in. I'm Callie Northagen. Curtis Stone was here with us all day yesterday with an incredible Today special that I bought. I ordered it yesterday. You have one last chance to order them today, and it's their incredible Faroe salmon. It is my favorite food item. I have always been on auto ship for it. And you know what? You've got a better opportunity at a better price right now, a post-sale moment to get your choice of either a 12-pack of, well, the single ship or the auto ship. And then you can do this for maybe a later delivery if you wanted to wait until early March to send it out to you. It's completely up to you. But look at that price, $129.95, free shipping, and is on its way. Each one comes raw and individually vacuum sealed. They're skinless filet portions. They're beautiful. It even comes with the lemon garlic compound butter, and you're getting the signature seafood seasoning packet along with it. So with that, we know that salmon is very rich in flavor, but it's also very high in the omegas that our bodies need. I just had an eye appointment last week, and my doctor was like, how much salmon do you eat? And I'm like, not enough. He's like, absolutely, keep eating, keep eating. And we talked about this long list of all the important omega-rich foods to have incorporated into your diet. Wanted to show you this. They come individually frozen, vacuum sealed, flash frozen, and a nice big portion per serving. So with that, you can take out one, you can take out two, and the variety of ways that you can enjoy preparing this, they're so easy. Like I said, there's single ship or auto ship. I did auto ship because you secure that price for all the shipments down the road. You can do it up faster, slow it down, and speed it up to you in terms of when you want it delivered to yourself. If you want the single ship, though, my producer just told me we have 140 left. So this was a big hit yesterday. I'm thrilled to be here to talk about it with you and with Curtis Stone, who is joining us live from Four Stones Winery out in California. Hi, Chef. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so nice to see you. What a day we had yesterday. Yeah. I mean, my goodness, we sold through so much salmon, but we have just a tiny little bit left for everyone, and I can't wait to show it to you because it is fantastic. It comes from the Faroe Islands. Now, what does that mean? It means that it's this beautiful, very, very simple production, and when I say simple, I mean natural. You wait until you see it. I'm first going to cut into one because this is the fillet that you're going to get. It's 6 ounces in size. Have a look at how this salmon just flakes. It is perfectly cooked, and it's so easy to get this result. But have a look at these gorgeous big flakes of salmon. Now, I'm always saying one of these 6 ounce portions, because it's center cut, it seems to stretch a lot further. And what I mean by that is it's a really big, generous size. Every single mouthful on these center cut fillets is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I've filled my entire cutting board with that beautiful salmon. Now, here's a cool idea. If you share one of these fillets, let's say this is enough for you and this over here is enough for your partner. Well, guess what? These are costing you about $5.50 a portion. Let me show it to you. In reality, you're going to get a couple of delicious salads, or maybe you're going to serve it with mashed potatoes and peas. You can do whatever you like as the accompaniment, but have a look how much of this salmon you're getting. The Faroe Islands are known for being this beautiful, pristine environment, and that's what gives this salmon its gorgeous taste. Now, I'm going to have a little taste. I'm doing this for you, not for me. But let's first see the Faroe Islands, because it's gorgeous to look at. And imagine you're not seeing any homes, you're not seeing any commercial buildings or trucks or any pollution. What you're looking at is a beautiful, pristine environment, and that's what the salmon takes on as its flavor profile. It's a beautiful, clean, very sweet version of salmon. It's not fishy, it's not oily or fatty. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, we know the health benefits of salmon, full of omega-3s, full of essential fatty acids, but the great thing about this fish is look how active it is, right? Low density in those pens. We're talking about aquaculture, so it's the most sustainable way to take fish out of the ocean. It also means that we can control the food. All natural diet, there's no GMOs. The other thing that I love about this is we control the freshness. So when we take these salmon out of the water, we harvest that day, we portion that day, and we flash freeze that day, which means you get it. Have a look over here. This is how it comes to you. Each portion individually packaged, each one of these less than $11 per fillet, which means if you share one of these, $5.50 or less is what you're going to pay per portion. Now, these are the gorgeous big center cut fillets. I'm going to hold them up for you. You're getting a dozen. Right, the value here is nuts. You're still getting that today's special price. We are very, very limited in what we can get out though. So this is going to be an abbreviated airing and
Yes,
the very last airing of the entire visit.
Without a doubt. Thank you for mentioning that. And I'll give you an update here, folks, because this is available for single or auto ship, both of which are down to, I think, around $400 for immediate delivery, single and auto ship, meaning you can get this price for the 12-pack of the fillets delivered every 60 days. If you want to speed that up or slow it down, you're in charge. You can cancel if you're not interested, but you lock in a today's special price, which is incredible. And of course, shipping is free. Food is not cheap to send, but it's free, and it comes just like this on the dry ice, as Chef mentioned. Now, there is an extended delivery. If you want to wait for this to get closer to Easter or Lent, Lent is a really important time for some of us to, make certain choices. You can wait and have this sent to you on March 3rd, and then again, you can choose single or auto ship from that point on. I literally, my mouth waters every time I talk about these because, I'm all Norwegian. I'm so proud of that part of the world. You saw how pristine and clean and cold those waters are. So what the salmon is feeding on and swimming in, they're living their best life. And you taste the natural, clean freshness of that. It's up to you as to how you spice it or season it, but I tell you what, just for me, it's just a little bit of fresh lemon, and I put mine in my air fryer, Chef, and it is the quickest, fastest meal. And oftentimes, to your point, I just have a half a filet with some salad, and I have the second half of the filet later on in the day. So portion control is great, and the fillets themselves, the biggest portion of that salmon. It's not like the little pieces at the end or the thinner portions. The filet is the good stuff, isn't it?
Oh, let me show you it, Callie. Right here.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is the whole side of salmon, right? We remove all the bones for you. So we take away the collar. We take away all the bones that run down both sides of the fish, right? So we do all of that hard work. The tail is down here. We remove that, of course, because that's the thinner piece. That gets made into salmon cakes for someone else. Then we take this center cut. So this is the most important part. We then give you 6 ounces, no skin, no bone, ready to throw into your pan. The ease of cooking is amazing, Callie, and have a look at it. I just threw a couple here into my sidekick pan. I think we still have a couple of hundred of these pans available. They do come with a lid, so there's the lid. It's an 8-inch sauté pan. The price on this is crazy, but I threw these in like 2 minutes ago. We've already got that golden brown, right? That's exactly what we're looking for. So you can pan fry. If you want to steam, it's a beautiful way to steam as well. By the way, the stainless steel steamer insert is also available. I sprinkled some of that signature seasoning. There it is there. This is the only place you can find that seasoning, and we've done it just for this delicious salmon. Stick that steamer insert over some boiling water, pop your lid on, 5 minutes later, dinner's served. And I mean that, 5 minutes. I'll show it to you. Literally, that's how long it takes. I've got another one to show you here, Callie. I'm going to pick this up. It is so delicious. By the way, this new fish spatula that I've got in my hand is a brand new item that we brought in just for this show. It's nice and flexible, so you can get under that salmon when you're cooking it. But check this out. This salmon will just flake so perfectly. Now, this is the same fish that when we put salmon on the menu at Gwen in the restaurant, this is the same salmon we use. You know, Michelin-starred restaurant, this is the same ingredient. This is actually what I sourced it for. In fact, we served this at the SAG Awards last year as well. Think about that. Every Hollywood movie star, we literally wrote it on the menu, Faroe Island salmon. The guests absolutely loved it, and you can just see that beautiful flavour. Just like the waters of the Faroe Islands up there near Iceland, it is pristine in flavour, absolutely sweet and delicious.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh yeah.
One just came straight off the stove, and I'm gonna enjoy this along with you, Chef. My mouth literally waters. I mean, I could eat your salmon morning, noon, and night. It is just it is so clean, and I'm picky. Having grown up, I mean, being Norwegian, and I know what a great piece of fish tastes like and what doesn't. This is so delicious. Whether you serve it like with some, broccolini. Last night I actually had a piece with some asparagus and a little side salad. It was beautiful. I feel so much better knowing I'm getting, like you said, the essential fatty acids and the omega-3s. It was funny when I had my eye appointment, my doctor's like, your eyes are a little dehydrated. Like, how much omega are you eating? And I said, I guess not enough. So he gave me full permission to start enjoying one of my favorite foods on earth. And just as a quick reminder, folks, this is your last chance. I'm not gonna eat with my mouth full. I won't do that to you. It is your last chance though. This was our Today Special yesterday. We have our final couple hundred. Oh, less than 100 in single ship all of a sudden. Less than 500 in auto ship. So this is the amount you're getting, 12 individual, and by the way, individually vacuum sealed, flash frozen fillets, salmon fillets that you can pull out one at a time, two at a time, depending on what you're making. But I mean, look at all the ideas. From, just over, this is like a great salmon bowl with your edamame and your rice and your vegetables, some salmon tacos, yum. Look at this beautiful presentation of like even just more of like a help yourself a la carte. We've got some beautiful, I think this is like fennel. Oh, it's one of my favorite vegetables. Fennel, kind of spiralized fennel over salmon fillets. And then I just had, look at this. Mouth is watering, so I'm gonna enjoy this moment with you, Chef, before we have to move on, and it's completely gone. So back to you, and then I'll give everybody an update in a second.
You go ahead and enjoy it. I've got another idea for you, Callie. Okay. This is my kid's favorite. So I've got this on the pizza pan, actually. I've done salmon fingers. So we've literally cut each fillet into three, right, lengthways, and then we've breaded them. And here's what's so beautiful about this. This is what my boys absolutely love. I go ahead, and then, of course, they want the French fries too. Why not? Give them a little treat. This is our Friday night treat. My dad used to take me for fish and chips every Friday night, so I said I'll keep that stone tradition going, but we actually make them ourselves. So here's what we do. You take one of those fillets, have a look inside. It's absolutely fantastic. You ready? Look at this. Look at that gorgeous salmon in there.
Yum.
I mean, the flavour of this, Callie, is so, so good. You can just see that beautiful, rich, delicious flavour of the salmon. Here's what I do. I've got two different sauces. One is soy and ginger. Now, the soy has that beautiful freshness from the ginger and, of course, that delicious flavour of the soy. And this one, I go with the fish and chips here. It's a sriracha aioli. So it's made a little bit like a mayonnaise, but it's got that delicious flavour of sriracha, so a little bit spicy. You can pick those sauces up. They're extremely popular yesterday, but we have a handful of those still to go around. Let me have a little taste of this. Oh, my goodness.
Right?
Oh, man. It's not just the kids that'll like it. It's good.
I love that idea.
Great little snack for the big football game that we'll be watching in a couple of weeks.
Right, which is why I love this platter right here. I mean, little chunks of salmon is such, I mean, with maybe some skewers or some toothpicks for people to help themselves. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, the color. I can't wait for you to taste this. If you have not experienced Curtis and his Faroe Island salmon, oh my goodness, you're in for such a treat. It honestly is one of my all-time favorite food items that I have ordered, and I've been on auto ship for so long. Sorry. There I go, talking with my food, my mouth. But it's just so good. It's so satisfying, and it's so good for you. This is the treat of a lifetime. And again,
oh yeah, it is.
Oh boy, 50 remaining in the single ship. We've got like 400 left in the auto ship. And like I said, if you want to wait and not get this until March 3rd, we'll ship it out March 3rd. That'll get there just in time for all of your weeks of Lent leading up to, Easter, and you'll be set to go. let's take a look at a couple of reviews because you love this. Everyone does. Over 10,000 now spoken for. Always fresh and is easily prepared for someone who loves seafood. Absolutely love it. Curtis Stone's Faroe Island salmon is outrageous. It is sweet, moist, tender, and delicious. I strongly recommend trying it. Sounds like my review. Not that I gave one because I'm an employee, but these are absolutely delicious. We'll be ordering again, all in caps. That's how I feel about it. And obviously you do too with our final quantities, Chef. Thank you for being with us today as a follow-up to the response from yesterday.
Are you kidding me, Callie? I mean, I'm so happy. Everyone will get this in time for Easter, Lent, Mother's Day, all spring. You'll have this in the freezer, right? And that's for the people that can't get the immediate delivery. So don't stress out. You'll still get it in time for all those important moments. Have a look at what I'm going to do here. I've just done a squash puree. I'm going to use a beautiful little sauce that I made. This is just capers, extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to show you that olive oil in a second, actually, because it's so good. Then I'm going to throw some parsley straight over the top of that. Now, this is when I'm talking about doing this for like a Michelin-starred restaurant. I've roasted this in the oven, this salmon, with a little bit of herb butter. So you too can create a gorgeous plate like this. Or, if you prefer, watch me flake this gorgeous salmon here, because I've got another fillet cooked exactly the same way. Have a look at these beautiful big flakes. This is what I'm talking about. Just cook it until it's just pink, and you'll see you just get those gorgeous big flakes of salmon, so delicious and sweet in flavour. And then, of course, you can go ahead, pick it up, and just bring it straight over here to a beautiful salad. So this might be a way to have a nice, simple lunch. So whether you're going for gourmet or whether you're going for really simple, they're two gorgeous options for you that are so simple and easy to do that I promise you'll have success. Don't forget, you're taking home that gorgeous seasoning, so just finish it off with a little bit of that seasoning. You're also taking home that beautiful butter. There it is right there. That's the herb and lemon butter, lemon and garlic, I should say. And the flavour of that is just so fantastic. I've already been using this one. So many ways to cook it, Callie, and so little time. By the way, Valentine's Day around the corner. Kat Chansey, who works with me, she's based over there in Florida. She was on air with me yesterday. She gave me this idea. A big love heart for Valentine's Day. Imagine doing this for your sweetie. All you do is put this down, right? This is called en papillote if you want to talk French, or cooking in a pillow. You're going to put some veggies down. I've got some shaved fennel that I did in my chop. We've got that coming up again. Then we put the salmon over the top. That's a gorgeous Faroe Island salmon, of course. A little bit of the seasoning, a couple of slices of lemon. We're going to put a little dill, and then a little white wine. So you need a little liquid to make this work because that steam's going to create the pocket. Here's my extra virgin olive oil, you guys. Now, you can pick this up on auto ship, and it's less than $20 a bottle because you're taking home two of these gorgeous Cobram Estate extra virgin olive oil. This is the greatest olive oil I've ever tasted. To think that you can get it for less than 20 bucks a bottle is ridiculous, and you can lock that price in. We'll never do this price again. It's the best price we've ever done. This is the Aussie. This is the Californian, both single origin. Thanks, Matt. It'll come to you in that gorgeous gift box every single time. Here it is. I'm going to pour just a little over my salmon because what a beautiful richness to add to the white wine. You fold your love heart over, and then you just fold and you fold and you fold. My kids love doing this. It's really fun. Get the kids involved, especially for something fun like Valentine's Day. You just fold this into a little parcel until there's nothing left to fold, which is right now, right? It's that quick and simple. You pick up that parcel, drop it onto a pan. I'm going to put it onto my pizza pan insert, and then we flash it into the oven, right? I'm going to pull out whatever here is in my air fryer oven, drop that in, and in literally 6 minutes, you've got dinner ready, right? So it's a really fun way to do it. Oh, look at what we've done here. This is a little salmon Wellington. We're just giving you ideas. There's so many beautiful ways to serve this salmon. Now, I've gone ahead and done a gorgeous phyllo pastry over the top here. I'm going to go and pop that straight on. There's some spinach in that beautiful little parcel, crispy on the outside, and then the beautiful salmon on the inside. And then right next door to that, I'm going to do one that I just grilled. So many ways to do it. This is just finished with a little of that seasoning. I told you the steamed Callie would only take 5 minutes, and guess what? My 5 minutes is up. So let's have a little peek. I'm going to lift the lid. This is the sidekick pan. You guys, you can pick it up. It does come with the lid. If you want to pick up the steamer insert, you can do that as well. Matt's going to grab me a plate here, and I'm going to show you this gorgeous salmon. Have a look at that perfect steamed salmon.
Gosh. It's so...
And let me flake this until that plate shows up. There we go. Look at this.
Yeah.
Absolute fantastic.
That is perfection.
Perfectly pink on the inside.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Just the way I love it.
Now, Kelly, if people want to cook it more, go right ahead.
Sure.
You know, you can cook it all the way through, but I love it still just a little pink on
too.
This is sushi grade salmon, by the way. You can even serve it raw. But, you know, I, of course, like cooking it and you just leave that little bit of pink. So, but, I mean, that's the quality that we're serving to you, sushi grade.
I tell you what, that DuraPan that you just mentioned is, we've got 500, maybe 400 left of those. If you'd like that, that's the perfect size to be able to use for your salmon fillets. I think we might have a couple colors, but double check on that. And of course, you mentioned your olive oils, which are incredible. I do want to highly recommend you pick up Curtis Stone's wine. I just had a bottle of your Four Stones Cab the other night with my friend and loved it. So all of the extras, and you know, with Curtis and his category of cookware, it's our #1 most reviewed and most highly reviewed brand of all brands at HSN, even not, I mean, outside of even the kitchen. So DuraPan is an incredible experience. We've got multiple pieces. I know you saw the little sidekick. There's the info. Thanks so much, guys. 856-643 to pick up this 8-inch. It comes with the lid, and it's only $34.95. But I do believe single ship has sold out now on the 12-piece fillets from the Faroe Island, the salmon that is just as clean and fresh and filled with the goodness that your body needs than as it could be. I do believe we might have maybe 200 or 300 left in auto ship. So do that. I mean, here's the thing. You'll get your 12-piece, 12-pack delivered, and then if you don't want the next shipment, just cancel it. You're never gonna get stuck and feel like, oh my gosh, it keeps coming and I don't want it. It's right on hsn.com. You can go into your orders and then it'll tell you, or manage auto ship, and it'll tell you if you want to extend it out a month because you've got a little extra, or you ran out too soon so you want it a little sooner, you can do that. You can cancel it anytime. So goodness sakes, there's this shipment being delivered now, or if you want to hold off, don't forget, just click the button that says March 3rd delivery, and that way it'll get there right before Lent, so you can get through those weeks leading up to Easter and stay on your plan and be true to your commitment about Lent. This is just such a treat to make this available. I know you're gonna love it, love it, love it. And thank you so much for all of your orders. One more thing I think I see you wanna show us there, Chef.
Oh yeah, I've got my cedar planks. These are brand new, first time we've ever done them, right? I wanna show you how you use them. Firstly, you'll just soak them in a little water. You can see I've just soaked these in water here, just for an hour, maybe even 45 minutes is fine, but you soak those in water, pop them up here, and then you place your salmon directly on. Now, I'm gonna put one that I actually marinated in my secret seasoning that you're all getting. The other one, I'm gonna use a little soy and ginger. So I've got my soy and ginger sauce, which is also a wonderful marinade. So you cover the salmon in that. And then what I do next is I lift it up, pop that onto my cedar plank. You can throw this straight onto the grill, or of course, if you'd prefer, put it into a grill pan. I know it's a little chilly out there in some parts of the world. You drop this straight into your pan, right? Or, like I said, straight onto your grill. Cover it with a little bit of that sauce. Now, you're gonna hear it sizzle. You're gonna see these boards get a little dark. That's exactly how they're meant to be, right? Then you transfer it into the oven. We cheated and did one because I didn't want you to have to wait. We're running out of time here, you guys, so let's have a quick look at this. Have a look at this gorgeous cedar plank salmon. So whether you're doing it on the grill, whether you're doing it on the grill pan, the flavor of this salmon is crazy.
Oh my
I know we've got a wrap, so I'm gonna just show it to you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kelly.
I can taste it from here.
Look at that.
There's, that flavor from the cedar is extraordinary. Please eat up. Oh, what a treat. Like I said, I love salmon morning, noon, and night. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, anything in between. Bagels, cream cheese, you name it. There's so many ways to enjoy and prepare easily your salmon. 86324 is the item number. Even though my mouth is still watering and I just ate an entire filet. We are gonna move on to other things. As I mentioned, this is our most highly reviewed, most incredibly popular cookware line at HSN. And we've got a couple pieces in the show. We've got this 5.3 quart square chef sauté pan. It is available for you at only $49.95. It's a sale price. And by the way, it does come with this square Easy Lift fry basket. And this is the way the lid, look at that. It's the coolest thing. That square design. Now inside and outside is the DuraPan Plus. This is unlike, unless of course you already have Curtis Stone cookware in your home, unlike anything you've ever tried. This is, oh my gosh, so much stronger than any traditional nonstick you've ever seen in your life. Again, unless you've tried the DuraPan Plus. So with that, do we just have the red color? I'm gonna double check with my producer. I just love giving you all the options. We do have red only, which is the #1 bestseller in the kitchen, and we only have 700 of these to go around. So Chef, tell us about the square design, because I think it's brilliant. You don't see it very often.
Well, you don't, and you know what? It's maximum efficiency. You can see here, of course, this is all DuraPan, right? So I'll get in front of the steam because we've got it nice and steamy. But it's a big square pot, right? I'm going to get it cooking. The other thing I want you to see is that beautiful silicone rimmed lid. So it's not clanging and banging on your cooktop, which I absolutely love. Here I'm braising some beef. So I've actually got some ground beef, and I'm just going to chop that beef up. You can see right in there, right? We're getting that beautiful color because of that DuraPan. Now, another little toy that I have, and I call it a toy because it is my favorite little baby. This, I'm calling my tackle box. It's actually a prep center, right? I'm just gonna unclip the lid and show you what I've got underneath there. Look at these 8 compartments of all of the prep that I use. So I've got some shallots going in. I've got some garlic. Let me grab a spoon for that. A good spoon of garlic going into, this is a bolognese sauce that I'm making. I want some chives in there, so I go ahead and put that. That's available for you as well if you're interested, so go check that out. It's only $19.95 too, which is nuts. All right, so once you saute those onions with the garlic and that beautiful beef in this beautiful big square pan, which is really efficient, right? You can see how much I can fit on my cooktop. Little bit of white wine. I'm going to put about a cup of white wine in there. Then I'm going to add 4 cups of tomato sauce. I started off with a couple of pounds of beef. So just to give you sort of some idea of the size and the scale here, have a look. I'm only using about 1/3 of the capacity of the pan. Now, this is a 3-piece cooking station, right? You get the pan, you get that gorgeous glass lid, but you also get an incredible basket. Now, have a look over here, Dave. This is how we cook in restaurants. And that was my inspiration for this, to give you a basket that you can literally clip onto the side like that, or you can clip up the top like this, right? Or you can go ahead and you can drop that straight on down into the water. So I'm blanching right now. So whether you're blanching vegetables, whether you're blanching pasta like I am, or frying. Come over to this side, Dave. I've actually got my chicken bites, which is one of the items that we've got coming up for everyone pretty soon. Have a look at this. I can deep fry in a basket, which is absolutely gorgeous, right? So simple and easy. And of course, when you want to check whether that's cooked, you just lift it on up. So whether you're frying chicken, whether you're frying dumplings, whether you're frying my beautiful chicken bites that we have coming up later in the show, which, by the way, with the big football game that we're all going to be watching in 2 weeks' time, you need some of these chicken bites. So go and grab those. They are quite limited as well. And then here's the way you can cook. We did this item yesterday. So many people were buying 2. And my producer said, why would people buy 2 of these? And I said, well, here's why. Because if you're cooking your pasta sauce here and you're blanching your pasta on the other side, look at that.
Oh.
You know, so you want to be able to... And, of course, you can take this straight from the stove to the oven, Callie, like with all of my cookware. So I go ahead. Of course, I have my silicone-rimmed lid. Do we have the red lid, guys, that I can show everyone? I'll use the black until that one shows up. But you can see that beautiful silicone. It's not banging and clanging. That's what I love. You've got real control. Oh, thanks, Gaz. Here's the red one. So you see the red with the red, of course, the black with the black. Now, once that pasta's done, I'm going to fast forward for you here because I've got a handful of cheese. You can see it bubbling away. I'm going to go ahead, throw my cheese all over that because this is a great pan. Imagine doing chili. Imagine doing your slow cooking. By the way, we have the silicone handles available for you as well. So if you want to pick up on those, you can. I'm going to turn this into a wonderful pasta bake. Goes on into the oven. Don't forget, you'll keep those silicone handles with you. And in fact, we went ahead and made pulled pork because this is the perfect pan to be doing it in.
And by the way, that lid can go in the oven to 400 degrees, the pan 450.
Right.
Ooh,
yep.
Ooh, What is that lusciousness?
There you go, right in front of me. Have a look at this. Pulled pork.
Oh, my gosh.
So, you know, when we say it's football season, we all understand in 2 weeks' time, the whole country stops to watch a giant game, right? We all love game day. Now, imagine doing pulled pork. Imagine doing chili. Imagine doing brisket in this pan. Slow cooked. The bolognese sauces, the chicken that we'll be able to cook, the curries, the stews, the braises, so many great items. And then, of course, Cal, that's just one job that this pan does. You're also going to use it for everything that you love to deep fry. If you only use this as a deep fry pan, I'll tell you what, it's still worth it because it just works so brilliantly well. When you want to let that chicken drain, you just hook it on. It's built by a chef. This is how we cook in chefs' kitchens, and it just makes life so simple.
It's such
I've even got a big
pan.
Isn't it great? This is a big seafood boil. And by the way, you asked about the design earlier. See how I have these right next to each other? I couldn't do that if they were round pans, could I? So this is a beautiful big seafood boil that we've done. We've got crab, we've got lobsters, we've got mussels and clams. I mean, have a look at that, the shrimp and the scallops in there.
I mean, the thing is, too,
gorgeous.
about this, with the DuraPan Plus, you are boiling oil here. Could you have ever boiled oil in a traditional nonstick? DuraPan Plus is an extraordinary new concept for some of you if you're new to HSN. But to deep fry and then to be able to do your blanching and boiling water for pasta or sauteing your vegetables or simmering your soups and stews and all the other things. And then of course, getting that extra basket included. This is $30 off. This is not, you know, the most inexpensive pan that Chef has ever brought to us, but it is today at $49.95, and then you can spread that over the course of monthly payments. What is that? Like, it's $10 to get this delivered to you. And it really is a brilliant concept with the square design. Some great recipes as well, and it's on your way. We don't even have 1,000 of these left, though, because obviously it did air yesterday. So you're watching something, maybe you weren't with us yesterday and you're just settling into a nice Sunday afternoon. Treat yourself. This is a new for you price, $30 off. Oh, and you're even searing some steaks.
You sure can, and guess what? Because of those high sides, you're not getting any splatter. So it's a beautiful pan to sear steaks in. It really is wonderful. Even cooking bacon I use it for, so you don't end up with fat or splattering all over your kitchen top. So it is just such a beautiful pan. You will fall in love with it just like we have.
Absolutely. Well, you will, and you'll read reviews from others who have fallen in love with it and made this a customer pick at $79.95. Take a moment to read those reviews. Put this in your basket, though, and enjoy this, because it is going to be a piece that you will fall in love with. So many reasons to love it. 860005 is the item number. We've got some fun gadgets from Chef Curtis Stone coming up next. We've got a mini chopper. We've got his famous Y peeler, and we still have chicken bites to come, so keep it here.
HSN is excited to bring you one of our biggest Tucson Gem events ever. Discover stunning jewelry treasures from around the world, all from the comfort of your living room. Featuring exclusive Mine Finds by Jade King, beautiful gemstone pieces from Rarities, Colleen Lopez, and so much more. It's a week filled with gems you won't want to miss. The Tucson Gem event, Wednesday at midnight, only on HSN. Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks, like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $25 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Get crafty and kick off the new year with creativity. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, we've got everything you need to embrace your inner artist in all new crafty ways. It's going to be a jam-packed day with inspiring tips, tricks, and demos. Don't miss new arrivals from all your favorite brands to ignite your imagination and create new crafting memories. Plus, festive finds perfect for your upcoming spring projects, including St. Patrick's Day. Join us and get crafty Tuesday at midnight on HSN.
Coolest thing ever is up next. Hi, everyone. Welcome back in. I'm Callie Northagen. We've got Curtis Stone with us for the next hour and a half. as a follow-up of yesterday's huge day featuring so many great things like the salmon. Continue ordering. We've got our final few available. We've got chicken bites still to come in a minute and a lot of his essential pieces. This being one of them. This is the mini chopper. One touch operation right there on the top. And because you're getting that quad blade design on this little piece down here, you know what I love about this? 2 eggs, some mayo, some mustard, some onion, and you've got the best little egg salad sandwich on the go, and it's so much faster than doing it the old traditional way. You can do so many things, like make your own hummus. You could whip cream, anything. If you just hate chopping onions, this will be a lifesaver for you. And by the way, they're here at only $29.95. We have red, we have black available to you. They are rechargeable, so there's no pull string, there's no on-off button. It's all right here. Touch one button and watch the power go to town. So, Chef, brilliant new item.
Isn't it great? This is for my mother-in-law because she said, I love cooking, but I don't want to do all the chopping anymore. I said, I got you. Here's a little mini chopper, you guys. This is how it works. Throw whatever it is you want in there. I always do my garlic in here because I can't stand the smell. All you do is pop the lid on just like that, and then there's a button here. You press it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. You want it coarsely chopped, you stop there. You want it finely chopped, you just give it a little bit more of a pulse, and you will see in literally 10 seconds, you have perfectly finely chopped garlic. Let me show you what we're dealing with, because I tell you what, if you want to do a whole pile of perfectly chopped garlic like that, and my fingers, by the way, didn't touch the garlic, because I know what you're saying. I hate the smell of chopped garlic as well when it's all over my hands. Great in food, not great on our fingers. Same for same for onion. I've got some onion in here. Again, you literally just press it. You want it coarse, press it for maybe 3 seconds. You want it fine, hit it again, and it's gonna just go straight on through. It'll go as fine as you want it to. It'll mince that onion right down. You can give it just a tiny little shake. There you go, and have a look at this.
We are going to be moving on in a second because we're down to about 100 in the red, maybe about 400 or 500 in the black. That's it. Wow. Oh, look at that. Perfectly, I mean, the size is perfect, each one of them.
Absolutely. You want to add some veggies to food that your kids don't know about? Guess what? You stick it in here. There's some cauliflower. They'll never even see it. So that's a great little cauliflower rice that you can see what I just did. But carrots, veggies, nuts. This is great for chopping nuts. I've actually got some pecans here. Give that a coarse chop and then go ahead and sprinkle that straight over your salad. I mean, it is just such a great little machine. I always go to call it a toy because it feels like you're playing because it is so fun to use. Same with carrots, hard vegetables like carrots. Have a look how quickly it chops the carrot. And are you ready for it? 1, 2, 3, I'll make a little space. You can see it right there. In no time at all, you've got this perfectly finely chopped carrot. So many different ways to do it. Even feta, you know, a hard cheese like feta. Again, watch how quickly, give it a quick little shake. I can just chop that feta up, and you have perfectly chopped feta every single time. I'm gonna move on. Look, olives. If you're making a little tapenade, you go ahead. Tapenade is literally just chopped olives. You spend a fortune for this, by the way, when you buy it from a store. If you want to add a little extra virgin olive oil, this is my Cobram Estate olive oil. Don't miss out on that, you guys. You can pick it up today at a crazy, crazy price. It's got that automatic pour spout that just pops up. You can see how that literally just pops up there? It is a 2-pack. I'm going to give one more drizzle here and turn this into a delicious little tapenade. Now, all you do is put the blade in, you put the top on, and you press a button. It just could not be any simpler. Oh,
honestly.
No, I didn't get the blade in properly. There we go. It couldn't be any simpler, and there's the button right there. So quick, so simple, and you turn that into a wonderful little tapenade.
And that's a nice capacity of the amount of what you're getting, especially if it is for the nasty, not nasty, but the things we don't enjoy, like the onions and the garlic. We enjoy eating them, but not the smell or not the process of having to mince them so finely. And the consistency of the size is what I was talking about earlier, and the same with that tapenade, those beautiful olives. And you know, we do have that little tackle box of yours to put all of these things if you wanted to prep in advance and be ready for mise en place. This is one of the colors. We've got black and we've got the red, but you can see individual, each one of these little guys. You can put all of your chopped goodies inside. You can lock the lid, put that right in the fridge, and reach for it when you need it. This has been extremely popular. There's the info, 891043, the divided storage container at $19.95. Black and red available. And last call on all of the little mini choppers. Both colors look like they are going to be selling out here in the next minute or so. So when you think about just making life easier in the kitchen, this is like having a perfect sous chef that you don't have to pay extra for, right, Chef?
Absolutely. It really does make life so simple. I mean, even making a little raspberry sauce. Go ahead and pile in the raspberry. You could pour in a little honey or agave just to sweeten those raspberries up even more. Pop your lid on. Again, all you do is just press it on like that. There's a little button here on the top. You press that button and count to 5, and you've got perfect little raspberry glaze, right? So you just go ahead, you can mince it up as much as you want, or leave it a little bit rougher. Again, you just remove that, take your blade out, and have a look at this beautiful little raspberry topping. Imagine this over some ice cream or a beautiful cake like I'm serving right now. Oh. You know, absolutely gorgeous and so easy to use, Callie.
Pure goodness going on right there. Oh my gosh. Never thought about that. Thanks for the idea. I'm going to try that one too. By the way, Chef is always so generous in giving you great recipes with pretty much any purchase that you're making at HSN for new inspiration. I know this is about to sell out, so we are going to move on. Keep ordering though until I tell you it's all gone. 888-722. There's the red, there's the black, here's the charging cable because you don't need batteries. You can recharge this and it's always going to be ready to do the hardest jobs in the kitchen at a moment's notice. We're going to move on to another really popular gadget and another brilliant design that Chef has brought to us. You know, I will say this, peelers are not peelers. These are so unique. It's a 2-pack, by the way. You can choose the black or the red, but what's cool about these, they're called the multi-purpose Y peeler, and I think Chef is going to do a better job showing you how that works than I am here in the studios. You've got a bunch of options to show us over there. I will say though, to get 2 at $15.95, it's like buy one, get one. They're really weighty. They feel good in your hand.
Beautiful stainless steel. It's all about the blade, Callie, and it's all about the design. So it is shaped like a Y, like the letter Y. Why do we shape it like the letter Y? Because it's more efficient. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You can get the black or the red. Let me show you this. It peels down and then it peels back up because it's a 2-way peeler. So you can go ahead and peel a cucumber literally that fast, Callie. I mean, it is just such a wonderful peeler that it just makes all the difference because the truth is we use a peeler a lot in the kitchen. Now, I put my cucumber down. Watch this. I can just go straight on through. Have a look at these gorgeous shavings. So if I wanted to do a cucumber salad, guess what I'd do? I would just use my peeler. I don't even have to take a knife out. You don't need a mandolin. You don't need anything apart from this gorgeous peeler. So I'm able to go down and look, in no time at all, I create all these gorgeous cucumber ribbons. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop those all over our salad. Here we are, Dave. Look at this. Beautiful. And then, of course, we want some carrot, don't we? So let's get a carrot. Same deal. You can peel it in both directions. So go ahead, get rid of the skin, and then we can go through and create these beautiful carrot shavings. So even a hard vegetable like a carrot, no problem at all. You go all the way through until there's virtually nothing left, and you get these gorgeous ribbons of carrot. So it's a right-handed and a left-handed peeler. I'm a lefty, and it's always driven me a little crazy trying to use a conventional peeler because they're difficult to use. They're actually built for right-handers, believe it or not. So if you've got a left-hander in your life, this is universal. Again, look at this gorgeous purple carrot. We can get these in the supermarkets these days. So again, you can go straight on through, cut yourself these gorgeous ribbons. Oh, look at the colour of that carrot.
Oh, my goodness, look at that.
All the way through, right? So you get these wonderful carrot shavings. You could even use this for zucchini noodles. You know, for people that aren't eating pasta, this is a great way to do it. I mean, look at that gorgeous salad that we've just created. Whether you're, and of course, it's also wonderful for the good old potato. How often are we doing potato peelings? All the time. We're always peeling for French fries. We're peeling for roast potatoes. potatoes, if we're making mash, and when you can do it this fast. And that's because of that wonderful brand new design. If you haven't ever tried a Y peeler, in the restaurant business we call them speed peelers because they are just so much faster. And if I said to you, how do you want to spend your day today? I bet you didn't say peel on potatoes because the truth is we got to do it, but it's not one of those jobs that brings us so much satisfaction, although with this Y peeler, it is kind of really fun.
I'm loving that. You can just like blast through those jobs, and whether it's vegetables or fruits or the cheeses or the salamis. And by the way, little detail, but it's a pretty big one. Japanese steel on these blades, the swivel blades.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
the very best steel.
Really good quality, each one, and you're getting 2. You can just, you know, choose your red or choose your black, but you get 2 for this price, and they are absolutely incredible. Can I ask a quick question, Chef? What is this little design on the side of the Y right here that gives you the ability to, like, is that for pitting?
I'm so glad you asked. If you ever get an eye in your potato, so you can see it right here, there's a little eye there, you can just pop that eye right on out. Right, so that's just to go ahead and take out any of those eyes, just so you don't, because I mean, the other way to do it is you go like this until you, but then you're wasting potatoes. So that little eye remover just takes out any of those little eyes.
You think of it all. That's awesome. Love it. All right, 864-067, just a couple hundred of either color. So again, you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Excellent quality. We're moving on to another piece that's excellent quality, the cleaver. Oh my gosh. Hey, do you have a cleaver? You need to have a cleaver, because this is for the hard jobs, but what a gorgeous piece. This is just now back in stock at a new for your price. So we're talking about this again, Japanese steel, which gives you that razor edge, sharp edge, crafted to such high standards. Lots of really good information on the inside. But to know that this blade is actually ice hardened to achieve the optimum strength and sharpness for precision. Then it's heat tempered to enhance the strength and the durability of them. Not to mention, can't believe this is $24.95, the beautiful presentation. So you can always keep it in this box, maintaining the integrity, the sharpness, and the beauty of this knife. This is special, Chef. This is a really special knife. Wow.
I mean,
look at that.
Here's the deal. We've gone to so much work to create this knife absolutely perfectly. Now, we call it the mini chopper or the mini cleaver, but it is used for everyday cooking. Here's a secret to this blade. Look how thin it is. See, you can barely even see it when I hold it really flat, right? It is just so thin, and that means there's less drag, right? It's also Japanese steel. It's also ice hardened. It's also fully forged. I mean, we've really thought of everything. We went to Japan to a place called Sauté, and we did all of the research. By the way, this is how it comes to you guys. It comes in this gorgeous gift box. You can see the Japanese steel we call out right there on the box, and this is that beautiful samurai mini cleaver. Have a look at this. For $20 and change. I mean, you kidding me? Sorry, $24.95. It is just such a crazy good knife. Ice hardened, what does that mean? When we forge the knife, of course, we heat it up. We get that steel red hot to actually create the shape, and then we ice harden it so it keeps its edge. Let me show you what you can do with it. You can go straight through an onion like this. If you want to dice an onion, for instance, hold your knife flat and you can see the sharpness of that blade. You pull it right on through, and then you're able to just get that perfect dice every single time. And that's because of the design and the size of that blade. Feels really comfortable in your hand, but enables you to just cook so simply. So whether you're dicing, which is the chopping motion, because of the heel, we allow you to do that rock. You can also slice really efficiently. So you can just see by just that gentle pull back, you get that perfect slice every single time, right? So slicing onions, no problem whatsoever. Very simple and easy to use this knife, you guys. The best part is its incredible sharpness, of course, and I'm actually going to demonstrate that by turning the knife upside down, if you believe. You ready for this? Watch what I've got. A couple of cucumbers, and I can literally hold the knife upside down. You ready?
Oh my. Oh my.
I mean, isn't that something else?
Wow.
You can just see how sharp that blade is, and it just goes through it like it is butter. You will love using this blade.
That is crazy. And it is such a comfortable knife to hold. You know, it's not bulky, it's not heavy, it's just very ergonomic. And as you mentioned, you know, this is, as you can see, forged all the way through. There's no stamping of a handle on board. And that sharp blade is gonna stay sharper than anything you probably ever tried, because this is Japanese steel. Let's be honest, there's a big difference in steel when it comes to great quality knives. And this has got all the boxes checked when it comes to great quality Japanese steel. Again, ice tempered and then heat tempered. I mean, there's a process here, and I'm sure it was fascinating to watch.
Well, it's why it gets 4.6 stars, Cal, as its average review, right? 4.6 is not easy to get as an average review. You can just see, even going through the peppers, it just slides straight on through. Again, that's the thinness of the blade, it's the quality of the steel, it's the ice hardening, it's all of it. By the way, if you want to do something, because it's a mini cleaver, guess what? You can go straight through even hard things like this orange. You ready for it? Straight through it. Right, try and do that with a normal knife that you've got at home. It is just so powerful, right? You can even go through chicken bones with this blade. Look, this is the hardest part of a cabbage.
Yeah.
You ready for this? Straight through it. No problem whatsoever. You can just push that blade all the way through the entire cabbage like that, and then you can start making delicious coleslaw.
Wow, you gotta love the power of a great knife, and this is one at crazy price of $24.95. Again, you're watching HSN at the right time for some of the best gadgets. Curtis has just been so innovative with his brand. This is just one of the examples. I mean, like I said, with the peelers. A peeler is a peeler until it's that peeler. The same with this incredible knife. This is almost like a collector's item. You're just spending a fraction of what you would for really great quality Japanese steel anywhere else, but it's here for the asking. 871-584. Fantastic gift idea as well. We're going to spend a few minutes talking about one of Curtis's new best friends in the kitchen, that is this incredible divided storage container. It is for easy prep, and it's for easy grab and go snacks as well. Great handle, 4 snap and lock lids on the front and on the sides. And by the way, you can choose black or you can choose the red. But whether you're using this for mise en place, for when it's time for all the cooking and adding of the spices and the onions and the garlic, or putting it out as a great place for snacks as you're entertaining for the day, or storing for like snacks down the road. When another great new invention added to the lineup today. Thanks for this one.
Brand new, first time anyone has ever seen it is this weekend. Kelly, it's burger time, right? We're going to be making burgers in a couple of weeks for the big game. Well, guess what you want to do? Do you want to hand make everyone's burger, or do you want to let them do it themselves? Here's what I do. I lay out all of my condiments, my sauces, my pickles, my onions, all right here, and then I let people come on up and say, you know what? I want a little tomato on mine, I want some pickles on mine, I want to have some onions on mine, and I want a little dollop of mayonnaise and mustard. So you can literally make the entire burger from this one perfect little condiment station, and it is just so simple and easy to do when you have it all right here. Even for doing a pizza station, Callie, it's so fun. I mean, check this out. You have those little clips. First of all, I've built it a bit like a toolbox, because for me, this is just the dream. I call it the tackle box. You pop the lids like that. Have a look at all the different ingredients. So you saw me cooking with it earlier, where I had onions, I had garlic, I had all those different things. But when you're doing a little pizza station, check this out. You let people come on up.
There you go.
Put a little tomato sauce, right? We're going to build our own pizza right here. This is my pizza pan, by the way. This is coming up. And then go ahead, get a little bit of that mozzarella cheese. Go ahead and dip that in there. Maybe you want to put some olives on. We go ahead and put that. We want a little bit of bacon. So then you sort of let the next person come over and take over from you, because you've got plenty of prep to put in here. Maybe you know someone that spends time in a car, Callie. This is a great little tool to take in a car, where you've got all your little snacks laid out, so you can go ahead and take them with you. Or if you've got kids and you want to give, you want to take the kids somewhere, then you've got snacks built in for them. You know, this is sort of a little station I built for chili. if you're making chili for the big day, guess what? All your condiments are in one place so people can come and help themselves. And of course, when you're done, you pop the lid back on, you clip it in, you stick the whole thing in the fridge, and you keep it for the next time you need it. So it is really, really simple and easy. I'll make the chili in a minute. But first, let me show you a couple of these non-food ideas. I'll bring it over here for you, Dave, so you can see. You unclip this. When was the last time you ran out of Band-Aids in your first aid kit? I think we all do, so guess what? You just fill them up. They're these beautiful little individual containers. You can put whatever you want in there, right? So you can do a little first aid kit that just slides off into a drawer somewhere. What about for my crafters? My mum is always sewing. She's always got different size buttons. You can put whatever you want. Organise your drawers. It is January. This is the time for us to get really organised. What about the batteries and the chargers that are laying all around your house that you can never find? Well, guess what? Now you put them all in that one place. If you want a small one, a AA, if you want a big one, they're all right here for you. And you never, don't you wish you had this at the holidays? I tell you what, we all do, don't worry. But now's the time for us to get a little bit organised. You know, for the guy in your life, there's nothing better than knowing where your nails, your screws, your drill bits. That's just so cool, right? When you've got everything organised. So whether it's for the shed, whether it's for the bathroom, whether it's for a guest that's coming to stay, here's the thing I love the most about it. You know, having young kids, you always need something when you're on the go, right? So this way you've got your crayons, you've got your Play-Doh. You take this with you, your kids will be entertained no matter what. And by the way, if you want to lift some of these out, guess what? I've gone ahead and put some paper under here. So if you want to do some colouring or some drawing with the kids, you just go ahead and pull that out and away you go. So I tell you what, whether you're on the go with little ones or you're on the go with big ones, this is a great way to keep the guest bathroom organised too. So if you've got a guest, they've always got all the things that they need in that bathroom. Here's the cool thing. Whether you're using it in the kitchen or whether you're using it outside of the kitchen. That's why I built this to stack, right? Because if you want to have multiples of these, maybe you've got a fisherman in your life who wants an incredible tackle box. These just clip on just like that, very, very simply and easily, right? You can stack them up as high as you want. You can go ahead, lift it up and move it around very simply. And of course, when it comes back to the kitchen, I'm going to show you my chili here because this is my multi-cooker, not my mini multi-cooker. This is my multi-cooker. It's an 8-cup capacity. It's on a crazy deal right now, so you can go check that out as well. But here's the deal. You can put this on the keep warm setting, right? So when the game comes around, you don't want to be up serving everyone all day long. You want to say to people, go help yourself. They go, they get themselves some beautiful chili, and then they hit the chili station, and they build it however they want. Gareth and I were having this argument yesterday. Is it with cheese? Is it just with sour cream? He likes cheese, no sour cream. I like cheese and sour cream. Sorry, Gaz, I think my way's the best. But the truth is, everybody likes it a little different, and that's okay. They should be able to have it a little different. Look at that, a little chili, some beautiful onions on top, and you've just created the perfect chili that's customized to you, and of course, to your guests when they want to dive in.
Exactly, I love that. And we do have it up on the screen now, that multi-cooker. I missed the item number, but I think I just saw it. It was 865. Oh, here we go. Thank you. 865-368. I love that. $34.95, and obviously it does rice and a million other things. So just putting that out there, another extra piece you may want to add to your basket. And don't forget, if you want to get the HSN card today open, $25, you can apply towards the total of whatever is in your basket when you're ready to check out. I mean, this is only $19.95. That gives you extra to put towards maybe something else. So all the information for that card is on hsn.com, or you can call that toll-free number. But yeah, what a brand new hit we have on our hands. I love the idea of the tackle box for the garage, for the bathroom, obviously for the kitchen. We do have this in both the red and the black. Thousands of these went yesterday. So this is your last chance to get it this weekend. Item is 891043. Once again, as I mentioned at the beginning, I'll never forget when Chef Curtis Stone first came to HSN, the innovative ideas, the gadgets that have just a beautiful aesthetic to them, functionality beyond anything I'd ever seen in the world of kitchen. This is yet another addition to the long list of great things if you go to hsn.com to check out Curtis Stone. So love the new best friend, the new little tackle box for the kitchen.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
now,
it is.
Here's the cool thing. Look at all these sundae toppings. So when you're having an ice cream party, if the kids come around, or the big kids, meaning you and your wife, that's okay too. Because I tell you what, you can go ahead and say, I like a few peanuts on my sundae. I like some sprinkles, some little chocolate buttons. You know, you can go ahead and load your sundae up with whatever colours and flavours you want to do. I've even got some marshmallows in here. It wouldn't be complete without a cherry on top. Let's get that cherry right up on top there. Gorgeous. Some little gummies. You know, so how much do you spend when you go to the froyo joint? Or how much do you spend when you go to an ice cream joint and get that special ice cream? Make it special at home. And you can do that really fun. By the way, you probably spend 20 bucks going to the ice cream joint and getting a couple of ice creams. You can actually have all of this in your home, pop the lid on, with the exception of the cherries, all this stays fresh in the pantry. You know, so you can actually have this and just pull it out whenever you need it.
I love
so
that.
whether it's for something special like the Sunday section, or if you've got young kids, if you're out for the day, guess what? Pack this up, stick it in the car with you, because look at what I've done. People ask me all the time, how do you get your kids to eat fresh fruits and vegetables?
There you go.
Put it in front of them, guys. You just have them ready to snack on, and away they go.
Put it in front of them. These are your options, kids. The road trip is still ahead. I love that idea. Great, great idea. Continue ordering 891-043 as we move into